Alright, because any time is a good time to ride for dinner, we are going to get a nice little ride down some back roads. I'm going to follow this Gold Wing. My dad's on the Gold Wing, and see how I keep up to him. Got a little bit of gravel here coming in and out of his place, which is not too bad. This bike seems to handle it okay over the gravel. Certainly don't feel like I'm sliding around too much. I don't know if that's because of the traction control or just because the geometry of the bike. Well, I can keep up to this, that's for sure. I don't know exactly the route we're going to take. Some back roads between Airdrie and Crossfield. Short drive, but nice little stint before dinner. This is certainly a nice way to come home from work. Get out of the city a little bit, get on the motorcycle, unwind, not think. Some ways I think I want to hook my phone up here so I can listen to music, answer phone calls. But on the other hand, it's kind of nice to not be able to answer phone calls and not be able to listen to music. It's nice to just be alone with your thoughts for a while and just drive. That's, I think, what motorcycling is all about. So I ran out of space on my drive on the way up, had dinner, unloaded the drive into my computer, and I head back the same way. About a 30-minute drive on the way in. Won't be quite as far to get home. But a nice little ride before dinner and a little ride at night. So it was 30 minutes, average of about 50 kilometers. 4.2 liters per 100 kilometers. How far was it? 14.6? No, 28.2 kilometers total. Had a nice little ride out of town, see a little bit of the countryside, wind up the bike for a little bit. Still 20 degrees, but it looks like we might get some rain. I'm going the right direction, but my dad on the Goldwing is heading into the rain, so he was gearing up a little more than I had to. I was thinking it would be pretty easy on this bike to convert it to a cafe racer. Lower the handlebars a little bit. Might have to just adjust the pegs a little to get it behind you. But you could cafe racer this pretty simple, especially the way the seat is long. You wouldn't have to do much modification to it at all. But even as is, I can lean forward here and get into the wind. And I've got very little pressure on my hands. They're actually hanging very loose. Just enough pressure to keep the throttle up. This is actually a nice little ride. It's not too advanced. It's very relaxed. It'd be great for a new rider to take them for a fairly substantial ride for a new rider. Get them out of the city a little bit, get them some highway experience, and not be too intimidating for them. Probably bring Saida out here on this road. There's no practical reason to do that, juggle back and forth. I know some people say it keeps the tires warm and keeps the tires wearing evenly. By and large, there's no real good excuse for it, but it's real fun. So I still do it. like taking these corners wide and low too. Again, no practical reason, just because I like it. It's fun. I think that's what I liked about snowboarding as well, is taking some of those nice long, wide, low corners. Gives me the same feeling. I find in town here, some lights I catch green, some lights I catch red, but there's one bloody light coming up around the corner here. It's red all the time, no matter what time I come through there. 2 o'clock in the morning, nobody else on the road, turns red as I come up to it. Traffic, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, turns red when I come up to it. Every bloody time. Nobody else at the intersection, just me sitting at a red light. It's the next one here around the corner. And guess what? It just turned red. At least there's somebody else there. Maybe if I slow down enough, I won't have to stop. Nope. That's my light. It's always red. Well, day 2. Looks like I got 170 kilometers on the bike. And I still like it. There we go. Put almost 100 kilometers on it just today. At this rate, I'm gonna have to get that first 1,000 kilometer service done before even a week is up. So that little road trip was about 46 kilometers. Oh, pushing the wrong one. Took me about 51 minutes there and back, not counting dinner time. About 53 kilometers per hour. 4 liters per 100 kilometers. And there we go, another successful day on the Moto Guzzi. And right into my messy garage.